Welcome back to
Say What?
We're excited to welcome some fresh voices to the TA podcast. We have senior Hunter Howe, senior Clay Sturgeon, and guest star State Fair commit for track, senior Tucker Singer. So let's get started.
Schedule for the week. This week we have a variety of duties and activities scheduled for our staff and students. Here are the details. Mrs. Wooden will be on the bus duty. Mrs. Hare will be responsible for gym duty. Mrs. Hennon will be in charge of elementary gym duty. Mrs. Coward will handle snack duties. Mrs. Rucker and Mrs. Sears will be on lunch duty for the 9th and 12th graders. Mrs. Harper and Mr. Park will be responsible for lunch duty for the 5th through 8th graders. Man, that's a whole lot of duties.
Now for next week's menu. Tuesday, breakfast, we have sausage biscuits. Lunch, we have fish with a side of tater tots and mixed veggies and some pudding. For Wednesday, for breakfast, we have eggs and hash browns. For lunch, we have chicken parmesan and green beans. For Thursday, we have cereal, toast, and a side of fruit. Lunch is pulled pork, mashed potatoes, and a side of peas. Friday for breakfast is a strudel. For lunch, we have a fajita wrap with some salsa and a side of corn. And the alternative is a PB&J.
Classic.
In addition to the teacher information, we're going to tell you some of the important activities scheduled for the week. While we relax and make the most of our free time on Monday, January 8th, our dedicated teachers will be participating in an in-service at school.
On Tuesday the 9th, we will have the following. Jumping jitterbug practice. This will take place from 3:45 p.m. to 4:45 p.m. Varsity quiz bowl practice. This will also be held from 3:40 to 4:40. Varsity basketball, boys only, and I repeat, boys only at Breckenridge. The game will start at 6 p.m. High school quiz bowl practice. This practice session will take place from 3:40 p.m. to 4:40 p.m. So be ready.
On Wednesday, January 10th, there is a 4th grade math week practice scheduled for 3:40 to 4:45 p.m.
Thursday, January 11th, has the following events. Junior high school quiz bowl practice. This will be held from 3:40 to 4:30 p.m. And a Green Hand motivational concert. Varsity basketball at Buckland-Macon County. This game will start at 6 p.m.
Lastly, on Friday, January 12th, we will be having homecoming at the varsity basketball game against Norburn. This thrilling game is set to kick off at 6 p.m. Mrs. Greer in the 8th grade will be managing the concession stand. Mrs. Ortwig and Mrs. Judy will be working the gate. Additionally, there will be a homecoming dance on Saturday, January 13th.
You guys ready to get your boogie on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what time it is?
It's Dad Joe time.
Why shouldn't you give Elsa a balloon?
Why?
Because she'll let it go. Let it go.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
What time is it now?
It's tea time, baby. Woo!
So, Tucker, are you excited for the state fair?
Yeah, I'm excited about signing there. It's glad to get it out of the way, and you're looking forward to it. It should be a fun time.
So, Tucker, when you signed the other day, did it really feel like you committed and it seemed more real?
Yeah, it felt very real. Yeah, well, yeah. And taking all the pictures with everyone and everything, it was a fun time, and it was enjoyable.
So, Tucker, I hear you're going to college with one of your good buddies.
Yep.
How excited are you that you get to spend that time with him?
Yeah, it'll be a fun time. We're going to be going down there. We'll be rooming together, and yeah, it'll be fun. So we'll spend a lot of time throwing and going to practices and everything else together. So, yeah, it'll be a fun time. Me and Glenn's known each other for a long time. He used to come to Tina, played football together and everything else, and we've been good buds. So it's going to be a good time.
And that's it for this week on
Say What?
Thank you, Tucker, for joining us.
Yes. It's been a pleasure, guys. It really has
Thanks
been
a
a
lot.
pleasure.
Thank you.
It's been nice.